Just shot this awesome video with Coltrane. I hope you guys understand that I'm never gonna sit back in my seat and let me tell you how you're gonna enlist with a college degree from Columbia University. I'm not gonna sit here and acquiesce your thoughts of grandeur of being an E-dog. You out your fucking mind. Get your shit straight. Let's go tackle dragons. That's what college degrees are for. Okay? So I go a little sideways on my boy, but look, man, you're not gonna call me and get some bullshit like just letting you chase dreams that are fucking full of fairy tales, fucking sunshine and lollipops, man. It ain't gonna happen. I'm a little fired up right now because I'm tired of having this fucking conversation with people who think enlisting is the most fucking romantic thing in the world when they got a fucking PhD from fucking Harvard. It's fucking crazy. Okay? As always, if you like this video, smash the subscribe button. If you love it, share it with your friends. And we got a new short channel over there on Zweig Shorts because YouTube algorithm's messing me up. So I gotta cut all my shorts off of this channel and slam them all over on the big boy channel, Zweig Shorts. Go check it out. Subscribe if you want to. I'm gonna keep the long videos over here for y'all to watch. And the short ones will be over there on my TikTok, on my IG at JakeSwig1911. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed this one, man. Got me fired up tonight. Just is what it is. I'll catch y'all later. You had some questions. Why don't you just start shooting these questions and see what you got?
Let's do it. So earlier yesterday, I emailed you about Air Force stuff because I was doing some more research on the Air Force because you had told me it was very hard to get into. And I accepted that. I was like, all right, it's probably going to be really hard to get into, but like, I think all of them are going to be hard to get into, right? So
no, not really. I mean, but you're going to Columbia, right?
Yeah.
So, and you got good grades?
Yeah.
So you should be all right, but here's the deal, right? Like, people don't understand this. The Air Force only got, like, man, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they got 500 people in special operations not in their aviation pipeline. Okay? I know they got 166 PJs total, roughly. So when you do that math, you're talking about, like, there's nobody. The Army has 100,000 Special Forces dudes and females, okay? So that's what you got to think about. Okay, so go ahead.
So, I mean, I was kind of figuring out, like, why that is. Like, is it hard to get into because they only have so many slots and it's more competitive?
Yep.
Or, okay,
yep.
So is the bar higher?
Nope. It's just harder to get into.
Okay. So I've seen that they have these things like before you even go to BMT, they have developers where you work out with them and they get like a whole program with you. And then there's like a chart, like a list of people who are scoring high. And they
talking about SOCOM athlete?
No, this is like specifically Air Force. It's on this website. They're called T3Is, Teamwork Integrity Initiative Innovation.
Okay.
And you go to like a recruiter. They have like a specific recruiter that you go to and they like team up and you get like, you work out with them, you get nutritional advice, you work out with them and the pipeline starts before you even enlist.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say about all that shit is bullshit.
Okay.
Because if it's made by Big Air Force, they ain't giving you what you really fucking need to win.
Okay.
Period. Like I don't, they just not, you not getting it. They recruiting. Okay. They ain't helping.
Okay.
Yeah, would be my guess, right? And T3I isn't even a.
Yeah, I'm reading it now.
T3I is a private company.
Yeah.
Employs a robust group of full-time personnel directly supporting special operations missions, numerous locations across the United States. So T3I isn't even an Air Force deal. It's a private business deal.
Okay.
Which is fine. Like I'm not banging on it. I just know like my whole thing is we work on silence, man. We work on by ourselves. Cause when you go to training, there ain't gonna be nobody there to help you.
Okay.
So if you need all that extra fucking support and hand holding, then you know I can't help you. Cause we haven't been successful hand holding motherfuckers ever.
Well, I wasn't necessarily looking for a handhold. I was going under the assumption that you said it was way harder than anything else I was looking to get into. But if it's not, then, and it's not exactly like if it's not exact, if it's not the only way to get to my goal, and it's less of a chance of me actually doing it, then it doesn't make sense, like you said.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, other than the actual PJs doing surgery, there ain't no people that are going where you want to go.
Okay.
All right, because it's just not. They don't have enough tactical acumen to go over there. Okay, so you got two choices really. You got the Navy SEALs or you got Army Special Forces. That's it.
Okay.
And I would, if I had to pick one or the other, I would probably. You said you were a swimmer, right?
I was a lifeguard. I can swim. I'm not the fastest swimmer, but I haven't really worked on it. I've never formally learned strokes or anything, but I pass all my lifeguard tests.
Okay, so
and I have
a
dive license.
You got to make the decision, and we talked a little bit about this on the phone, whether you want to wait to 2 years to go SEALs or you want to do the Army stuff right now. I wouldn't recommend the Air Force stuff, knowing where you want to go unless you're going to go fly.
Okay. So I had spoken to the recruiter a while ago, and tomorrow I'm going to take the ASVAB again.
Didn't you say what you tell me? Did you tell me you got a 147? Was that you?
No, but I got a 90 on the ASVAB the first time I took it. I think I had like a 153 on the GT.
You had a 153 on the GT?
If I remember correctly, it was a 90 overall. That's
I had a dude had a 147 today. I was like, God damn. Okay. So you need a 110 GT score for Special Forces. So I'm gonna put the same things. I talked to a dude earlier today. I'm gonna give you the same 3 questions. You got to do some research. Navy SEAL, officer, infantry officer in the Army, leading to SF, leading to Green Berets and AFAS, or RAS 2 in the Ranger battalions. Okay, or in your case, going to be a pilot.
Okay.
All right. Now, going to be a pilot doesn't necessarily lead you to where you really want to go. Okay, right. But remember, I just had the same conversation, so it's not you. Okay, you have to understand you don't get to choose where you end up.
Yeah, I can guide it, but I can't choose it.
Yeah, you can't choose, right? And here's what I'm gonna say: I got a dude right now that's trying to go where you want to go. He been in the Navy for 12 years right now, and now he's not sure he want to go over there.
What changed his mind?
Life, brother.
Okay.
Right? Like the goal, you got to live where you planted right now. You can't live for 12 years in the SEAL teams to want to go someplace. Like, it don't happen that way. And that's what, like, this whole, you guys know way too much right now because it's affecting your judgment and what you should be doing.
Can you explain that?
You should be really good at what you're doing right now.
Okay, which is, I'm a student right now.
Okay, exactly. But what's the next step in your progression? What's the next thing you want to do?
Military.
Okay, so then what part of it?
Special Forces.
Okay, so you missing my fucking point, bud. Like, that's what I'm fucking saying. The next point is whether you got to make a decision what fucking you want to go do. Do you want to be a SEAL? Do you want to be a fucking Army Ranger, Green Beret? Do you want to go in the fucking Air Force and fly planes? Do you want to go in the Navy and fly planes? Those are really your 4 choices. Okay. 2 of those choices lead you to a fucking fat, cushy life of flying planes. The other 2 lead you to a hard-ass, gritty, fucking tumultuous fucking tenure of roughly 10 years to get to where you want to go. Okay? But you have no idea what you're even talking about where you want to go. And so after you do 10 years in soft, you may decide, fuck, I don't want to go over there. But see, you don't know that. And you have no way to even quantify what you want. And I'm not in a position. I know a bunch of dudes that went over there. I know a bunch of dudes. The number one thing that they all say is the shit you doing over there is fucking insane. Because there is no support. And so unlike the Army or the Navy, when you go do some real world shit, you got real world support behind you in case something should go absolutely tits up. Where you talking about going, there ain't no fucking support. If you get a hole poked in you, you fucking dying. Okay? And you go into fucking hellacious places. Yemen. Okay, Somalia, fucking Nigeria, Kenya. Like, you going to bad places. Okay? It ain't no James Bond shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? And you guys think it's fucking cool until 3 of your buddies get fucking killed, and then you like, God damn, man, fuck. You know? I mean, look at what happened after Benghazi. All the motherfuckers got out the business for the most part. Okay? Like, they didn't have no support. They got their fucking faces ripped off. So, like, for you to sit here and forecast out 12 years about where you want to go, I don't listen to that shit ever. Like, show me, get to Special Forces, then make some decisions. You may love Special Forces. You may love being a Green Beret and say, fuck it, I'm good here. But you can't, like you guys want to just read books and fucking watch TV and forecast. That shit don't work in the real world, but especially not in the world you trying to go play in. It don't work.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, yeah, it absolutely does. Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess my thought process of it was trying to build the best base that I could to be successful in whatever I decide to do after I get to a certain point.
Of what? So, a certain point of what?
Well, I think once I get to the Special Forces, I want to have as many options open to me as possible.
Okay, Coltrane. What did I just get done fucking explaining to you?
Yeah, I know I can't.
Where are your feet planted right now?
In school.
Okay, so that's what you got to fucking do good. You can't worry about building a base for fucking 4 years from now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Like, you can start swimming right now, but like, it ain't like you're gonna go out and become a fucking Army Ranger tomorrow. All you gotta do is run and swim, man. That's all you gotta do.
Okay.
Like, I sent you the PDF. I wouldn't recommend getting on that. Like, the swimming part, yeah, but like, just run, man.
Yeah.
Like, you haven't been running, correct?
Oh, I just got back. From
How much have you been running?
I've been running. So I do minimum 2 miles, and then today I did the 2 miles and the sprint exercises, the ladder sprints, this morning, and then I just texted you, and you texted me. I just finished doing 3.
Okay, so you're running now. All right, you've been running. I just talked to 20 people today, so
yeah,
I apologize for motherfucking you over dumb shit. But I talked to a lot of people, and it's like a fucking goddamn record on record. It's the same conversation. You can't fucking go to CAG tomorrow. It's not fucking possible. And you don't get to choose to go to CAG, really. Like, you gotta fucking put in the work and then decide, like, I'm gonna go tackle that fucking animal. Yeah. But that's what no one understands, man. You guys fuckers think you just go right to dev group. I'm going to dev group, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do fucking 6 years in the teams. I'm gonna go to dev group. And you get to the teams and you're like, oh, fuck this. I'm fucking out of here. And then I ask the question, what happened to dev group? Chicago 618. Great comment. Just found this channel. You were awesome for what you're doing for these youngsters. My first video to watch was of you with her and her parents. What a wonderful young woman. Very mature. She knows to call you, honor you with the respect you deserve. Yes, sir. That's a sign of maturity. Being well raised. Definitely officer material. God, I hope she gets in. I don't know where the story is with her, but I'm pulling for her. Hey, Chicago 618. Trust me on this one, but she gonna get into school, man. Her dad's a former Navy chief. We're gonna make sure we do everything we can to pry her in the back door so that she can attend the United States Naval Academy where she wants to go on and sail. Hope all is well, man. Enjoy these videos. Follow up with my girl on here. She gonna be a rock star, man. I can't wait till she gets that acceptance letter. We'll drop a fire-ass video about all the work she did to get there. You guys are kind of following her footsteps right now. Hope you enjoy the journey.